have to say that for all my plans and intentions of making this a working trip down the east coast of Australia, busking all the way, I seem to be doing quite a lot of time lounging around on the sun lounges by pools. Like, oh, oops. That moment that I really wish I had my kayak with me. Been a while since I paddled here. Effie's in the workshop getting the exhaust checked out because we have a broken flange gasket. It's making it a bit noisy. This is kind of cool. We're just exploring and finding new places to walk again. And yes, I've decided to stay a little while here in Budgy Boy. I've booked in for a week and possibly staying 2 weeks because Effie has a little bit of an issue. It looks like I'm blowing the donut on the exhaust, which is like the flange gasket on the exhaust where it meets the manifold. So it's a little bit noisier than usual. I had noticed it a while back and wasn't really sure what it was. It's also been a little bit lacking power, sometimes going up some slow gradual hills. Not sure what that's about. Could possibly be the spark plugs and the fuel filter because yeah, I did have them done a little while ago, but it's just been sitting around up in the moist environment, and Mullaney was just terrible for my truck. Like, I'm just so excited about getting back to dry zones, away from all that moisture and humidity. And anyway, poor little truck, but it's just clocked over 60,000 miles, so it's due for service anyway. So I've got it booked in next week to get a service done with a mechanic who's actually got an F100 himself, so that bodes well. And the exhaust shop is just waiting for the part. Unfortunately, it's being a 390 FE left-hand drive, not particularly common here in Australia, so I had to order the part from American Auto Spares down in Melbourne, and they're express posting it to me. It was only like $9 for the gasket, so that was good. Not sure how much it's going to cost to get it put in, but fingers crossed they look after me and it's not too bad. But yeah, I thought, seeing as it's due for a service and I'm at a place where there's good mechanics and I've got my friends here to drop me off and pick me up if I need to be dropped off and picked up. There's a beautiful campground here. I've been here before, and relatively cheap in comparison to what I've been paying on the way down here. So it's still, you know, more than I was paying up in Mullaney and more than I will be paying when I head back down into rural Victoria, but $270 for the week. So as long as I'm not driving very far, between here and the mechanic's only about, I don't know, 20 kilometers or something, not even. So that's not very far to go. So there's a supermarket just up the road I can walk to, and beautiful beach here and beautiful walks for Pixie and I to go on, and it's just a really nice place to be in. And my friend Carolyn, who I absolutely adore, right around the corner, so she's let me camp outside her place. I've been there, like, apart from Chrome Fest, we had 2 nights at Chrome Fest, but I stayed, like, you know, a night or two before the festival, and I've just stayed another night, 2 nights after the festival, Sunday night, Monday night outside her house as well. But figured that, you know, the neighbours in the street might start getting a bit suspicious if I'm staying there much longer than that, so I thought it was best to sort of hightail it out of there and come to an actual campground and just be able to rest and relax. Just doing a lot of really slow traveling at the moment and really enjoying that process. So yeah, a bit different. Was hoping to possibly make it to one of my son's festivals that's on this weekend, but after Caravan Fest I'm so exhausted, and I realized I wasn't ready to hit the road and drive straight from one festival to another. I need a break. So he's got another festival 2 weeks later, and that gives me time. So I've basically got 2 and a bit weeks to get this car sorted, and less driving, less stress, less money expenditure. It just sounds more logical to me right now. So that's the plan at this stage. Yeah, I'll keep you posted as always. But yeah, no, I'm not stressing. It's all good. It's you know, I sold lots of magazines at Caravan Fest and lots of those little suitcases, so I've got enough to justify this, and so far so good. I have the whole pool area to myself today, and it's a gorgeous sunny day. I'm just enjoying the sunshine because they're predicting rain from tomorrow for probably, I don't know, quite a while. So, and my truck, the parts arrived today at my friend Carolyn's house, so the truck is booked in first thing Monday morning to get the exhaust repaired, and then on Thursday straight after that at the mechanic next door, he's going to do an actual service on it because it just clocked over 60,000 miles and it's due for its service. So I figure I may as well do that here. And you know, if you're going to be stuck without a car for like a week, this is not such a bad place to be. And if it is going to be rainy, I've got lots of little inside jobs to do with the car's gone. Lots of sewing to do. I pulled out my sewing machine. I've got so many things like that need altering and hems taken up, and I'm going to make myself a proper unicorn costume out of some bits and pieces that I've gotten around the way at op shops and stuff. So yeah, definitely some projects to do. On top is life, you know, like this caravan park is gorgeous, and I went for a really nice walk around the lake yesterday, and just some of the houses on the lake's edge, they're like, oh, movie star houses, you know, but it's so quiet, so peaceful. There's swans and pelicans and galahs, and it's just, yeah, it's a nice spot to be. Woo! I'm just a little bit paranoid about the amount of water coming out of the sky right now, because last time I was here in this exact same spot, it ended up completely underwater and there were boats going up and down the street as that lake flooded. So yeah, a little bit nervous, but we'll be right, mate, we'll be right. It's just a little storm and it's bucketing down, but hopefully it passes quickly. But yeah, as you can see, the water doesn't exactly drain off here. It's one of the downsides of this place. Post Caravan Fest washing day. What do you reckon, Pixie? You just like the grass, don't you? Hey? Yeah, this is what happens. Laundry day. Monday is always washing day. And my little twin tub is working overtime, because we got lots of washing to do. But it's kind of nice because I just sit here in this chair and get to enjoy this gorgeous view while I do my washing. Life's pretty sweet. I have to say that for all my plans and intentions of making this a working trip down the east coast of Australia, busking all the way, I seem to be doing quite a lot of time lounging around on the sun lounges by pools. Like, oh, oops. But you know, I'm still pleasantly surprised that I've been able to pull this trip off, thanks to a few little surprises and treats, and petrol voucher from an angel on the road, much appreciated. Things are going great, and I'm just really needing some healing time. I've had some stuff going on with my tailbone. It's been in a lot of pain. I went to chiropractor yesterday, which is why I had the massage up on the Gold Coast. I haven't really been liking to talk too much about what's going on for me health-wise, but yeah, it's been pretty painful, and I went to an amazing chiropractor here yesterday. I'm going back to see her on Saturday. She was above and beyond a legend, so yeah, that's really helpful. And I'm just realizing that it's okay, Lisa, it's okay to give yourself permission to not push yourself constantly. It's okay to just relax and just be and enjoy, and enjoy not having an agenda, and enjoy having 2 weeks to just do nothing but relax, quite frequently actually, as it turns out. So yeah, different way of life, and I'm loving it. So today was a very important day, and there was a reason why. I was just lounging around by the pool like you know, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous movie star, because today is the day that the RSL prize home is drawn, and it was a $3.5 million apartment in Kira Beach, which, you know, I love Kira Beach, although, you know, I'm not sure that I'd want to live in a $3.5 million apartment. I'd probably buy 120 acres of land at the Grampians if I had that kind of money, but still not going to look a prize home in the mouth, so to speak. Anyway, I've been waiting for the phone call because it was drawn at 10 o'clock today, and you know, it's now nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I haven't had the phone call yet from RSL to let me know that I've won the prize home. But you know, you've probably seen it in the news. There's a big Optus problem happening all around Australia at the moment, that all the internet and phone people who are mistakenly chosen Optus, silly, I'm with Woolworths, which uses Telstra, just saying, no problems here. But I'm just going to assume that the RSL is with Optus, and that's why they haven't called me yet, because, you know I'm a winner. I know I'm a winner, and I know it's my only hope of ever actually owning an actual home in my life, apart from Caravan, which I love. But, you know, somewhere to park the Caravan with my own personal fence around it that doesn't belong to anyone else, and doesn't have random people walking past all the time saying, oh my God, I love your Caravan, which is sweet. I love you for loving my Caravan, but girl could use some privacy sometimes, you know. So anyway, RSL, just saying, you know, email is good. Drop me a line, let me know, so that I can tell all my 700 subscribers on YouTube that today was the happiest day of my life and I won my RSL prize home. So reasons we love Budgy Boy. The Caravan Park is awesome. It's huge. I get a view of a lake. Walking distance to this Budgy Boy Hotel, if you're into that sort of thing. Not that I am. I don't go to pubs at all, but if you were, it's walking distance from the Caravan Park. The main thing I love is that we've got this beautiful walk. There's just walks everywhere around the lake, and just so many nice walks, and you know I love my walking. So today we're going to be doing this really nice one. Up this little track here to cross over the bridge and over the other side. Love this walk, don't you, Pixie? It's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, this way. This way, bud. Here we go. I've had maybe an hour by the pool, just getting some sun. The pool's got these massaging jets on the side of it, which has been beautiful on my back. And we go for our little walk. So about an hour walking every day, I guess. Kind of my routine. And I'm just loving it. This is now, what is it today? Wednesday, going into the second week. So I rolled into this Caravan Park on Tuesday, travel day, and I'm leaving next Tuesday. So I've still got another whole week. Good news is the exhaust shop called the trucks donut in the exhaust has actually been fixed, so which I'm stoked about. So that's all done, and they're going to drop it off at the mechanic tomorrow morning, because it's booked into the mechanic tomorrow morning. So that's kind of cool. So easy, I don't have to go anywhere for that. They're going to just drop it because it's right next door. Don't know how much that cost yet for the exhaust. Come on, Pixie, can't slip everything. But I'm feeling optimistic that everything's just going to keep going according to plan, and I'm just choosing not to stress. Now I want to show you something really cool about this part of the walk. I've just crossed over that bridge there. You've got this cute little motel right here, and this lovely big old fig tree here, which is beautiful. And then right here is the start of another rock, a painted rock art thing. Hello, I'm Rocco, the community rock snake. Add a painted rock to my tail, see how long I can get. Take a photo and post to Jody's Rocks on Facebook to share your creations. Write your name on the back of your rock along with Jody's Rocks. So then you can see, this is the snake's head. Everyone has added, obviously not quite as big as the rocks at the Port Macquarie breakwall, but still, I mean, some of them are just incredible. I just love the whole concept, you know, like that someone's put this effort into. Oh, that's so cute. When I needed a hand, I found a paw. And they just go on and 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 on. And there's still a lot more to go. So if you're in Budgewoi, you want to contribute a rock to Rocco, the rock snake's tail, this would be the spot to do it. And they just basically follow along this path, and this is the path that goes all along this lake edge that I've been walking in. It goes around the corner there, see, down there, and then it continues on here and keeps going. This is a kind of a, this is a really nice walk. I like it because it's a good loop, and I just get to look at these gorgeous little rocks, and every time I walk past I see something else that catches my eye and think, oh, how sweet. They're just lovely. What a lovely, lovely thing to do. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rock art. Doesn't take much to make me happy, I tell you, but I just think that's awesome. And I think anything that involves art and creativity and making people smile is a beautiful thing. Sparkly rocks, sparkly rainbow rocks. That's pretty cool. To be grateful. And up here we will come to the end of the tail, and look at this one. This one's pretty cool. Spooky. Because it was Halloween recently, there's a few Halloween themed ones right at the end of the tail here. That's the last ones, and as you can see there's plenty more path to go, so I'll be curious to see when I come back here next time if there's how much longer the tail has gotten. In the meantime, Pixie and I are going to keep walking. Some of the houses along this lake edge are amazing, and they get to use this whole kind of lake foreshore as sort of an extended front yard, which is kind of cool. Tell you, if you had a kayak, this would be a great spot for it. Every day I'm just like, pretty much ever since I left Victoria, I've been like, why did I leave my kayak behind? So many opportunities to go kayaking, and yeah, I won't make the mistake again. From now on, the kayak lives on the back of the truck no matter what, because obviously when I say I'm going to be going somewhere for a few weeks and end up staying there for a year, like I did to Queensland, it's just, you know, sometimes I wonder why I carry so much crap with me, so many contingencies just in cases, but you know, you just need to, because my road trip life just changes without notice so often that I need to be prepared for all the possibilities. So yeah, kayak. time for sure. Look at that. So cool. Here's an interesting piece of trivia that I only found out, like, I don't know, a few years back. Black swans are actually native to Australia. White swans, everywhere in the world. Black swans are Australian. How is that? We have so many weird and unusual animals in Australia. But a swan, the difference is ours is black and the rest of the world is white. I don't know what we think in their nature. Tell me how that evolutionary adjustment served any kind of purpose. No idea. Nature is pretty cool. But yeah, there's a lot of them here. I think because the lakes are fairly shallow, and you can see why they have long necks, because they spend most of their time with their head under the water and their butts up in the air, which is pretty hilarious to watch. Oh, they got white tips on their wings. It's beautiful. They're so lovely to watch. Aren't they just beautiful? They're obviously eating things from the bottom of the water. Oh, so pretty. There's some more over there. I guess the water's fairly shallow here. And that's the black swan. This is Budgy Boy's answer to Australia's big things. It's one of the Central Coast big chairs, and it actually has musical notes written on it and on the arm. So be curious to know what that tune is. And it says Budgy Boy, which is kind of cute. So yeah, that's it. Budgy Boy's big chair, one of a few scattered around the Central Coast. Back through to the Caravan. And there's our little house on the other side of the park.